everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here then hello. My name's Lily and today's video is all about workwear. Now I get quite a few requests over on Instagram for office appropriate outfits, so hopefully you are going to find this video useful. So I have 10 looks here to show you, and I've tried to cover all bases in terms of dress code. So I've got some more kind of casual looks right through to some smarter, like more traditional workwear outfits too. Now I have tried to include pieces in the video that are going to slot really well into your everyday wardrobe too, because I don't think your workwear wardrobe and your like everyday casual wardrobe need to be independent from one another. I think it's great to have lots of pieces that you are able to dress down to for like working from home days or on the weekend as well. Now all of these pieces, actually bar one or two that I did order especially for the video, are actually in my personal wardrobe. Now I don't work in an office environment, and even when I did, it was a very casual office. So all of these pieces are ones that I personally own and wear. I do wear a lot of tailoring as it is, but it just goes to show that your workwear wardrobe can work for other scenarios as well. Now all of the outfits that I'm going to show you, I would say are pretty classic, but I wouldn't say that this is a capsule wardrobe video. I do have one of those, so I will link it somewhere else. I do think a lot of the outfits in that video would work as workwear too, but for this video I have tried to include as many pieces as possible, just to give you some variation and show you quite a few new in pieces, because most of these are current season. But I feel like I've been talking for hours already, so we will just jump in to the video. So I thought the easiest way for me to do this would be to talk through each outfit whilst wearing it, and then I will obviously insert full length cutaways so you can see the complete look with the shoes and everything else. So starting off with what I'm wearing now, which is your classic blue striped shirt. This is from Naked Fashion. I have had this maybe a year now, so I'm not sure if this exact one will still be available, but if it isn't, then I will obviously link some similar alternatives in the description box. For me, a striped shirt is an absolute essential in a spring summer workwear wardrobe, and I love the bigger cuff detail on this one. Now I have paired the shirt with a pair of white trousers, which are actually new in from H&M. I got these very recently, and they are a very classic, slightly looser leg cigarette trouser fit. You'll see the length and how they look in the cutaways, but I really love these. They're super comfortable, nice and high-waisted, and they have kind of like pleats down the front, but they've still got that kind of casual vibe to them. Now they are a linen blend, so I think it's linen and either viscose and lyocell, and they have a slight sheen to them, which I really love. I don't know if you'll be able to see here, but they're kind of like a woven material. Now obviously with them being a linen blend, they are more prone to creasing, but I did wear them out the other day for like a full afternoon and sat down in them, and I don't think it was really too bad, because obviously they are a blended fabric, not just like 100% linen. They didn't crease too much. There was a little bit of creasing around the crotch area, but I think you could definitely get away with it wearing them for a full day in the office. Now accessories wise, I went with a black just classic belt. A lot of you asked me about this one in the comments on my YouTube videos, but it is actually an old one from Zara, but I know that ASOS do a similar leather belt, so I'll leave that one linked. And then the shoes that I would pair with this outfit are a classic pair of black leather loafers. Now I got these recently from Andover Stories, so they should still be available, but these are just such an essential as well. They go with so many different outfits, and they're also really comfortable once you have broken them in. Now the only thing I would say is that sometimes a black shoe I find can look a little bit harsh with a lighter toned outfit like the one I'm wearing now. But how I would say you can kind of balance that is by adding in a black belt, and then any other accessories such as your like bag, make those black too, just so it doesn't look quite as stark. And then to finish off the look, I also added a trench coat for the cutaways too. Now I'd say a trench coat and a blazer are the only real outerwear pieces that you need in your spring summer workwear wardrobe. God, that is a mouthful. But yeah, I think they just go with absolutely everything. I do have a few other trousers and shirt combos in this video. So with those looks, I would say definitely go for a trench coat on top. Next up, we have a slightly more casual look that I think would be a really good one to wear after work too. If you are going out for dinner or drinks, then I think this would be a good option for that. So I have on a ribbed knitted racer back top from a brand called Novo London. I have spoken about them before on my channel, but they do really good quality kind of capsule wardrobe pieces. Now obviously a racer back top isn't something you would classically consider as workwear, but I think that because this one is slightly thicker, I mean it's amazing quality, but it's quite a thick knit, so I definitely think this works as a workwear piece, and it is a little bit smarter because of the fact it is that slightly thicker knit. And then I have paired the top with a pair of trousers, which are also from H&M. They're a very similar style to the previous pair, but I'd say these ones are a slightly looser fit. Again, incredibly comfortable and really affordable. I wear these all the time and they are constantly bringing out new colours, so I will leave these linked too. And then I have gone for a tan belt to tie in the look together. I love how tan accessories look with neutrals. This one is from a brand called Sansia The Label, who are an Australian brand. Definitely check them out. They have incredible pieces, but I will also link some slightly more affordable alternatives as well. And then footwear wise, I don't actually have the pair I was wearing in the cutaways to hand, but they are a pair of cream low-heeled mules from Zara. Now mine are old season, but they have brought a very slightly different pair back this year, and I think those are a really great option for workwear. Obviously they are open-toed, so in some office environments that's not going to be appropriate. But I think because they cover like a good portion of your foot, you should be able to get away with it. And they're also a great style to wear out after work, like I said. And then to finish off the look, I have gone for a cream blazer. This one is from Zara and it's just a classic, slightly oversized fit, but nothing too crazy. And I just think this pairs nicely with the shoes, kind of brings the look together. And then I would go for a tan bag with this, just to tie in with the belt. But yeah, I think if you're wanting to cover up your shoulders, then a blazer is a really good option, and still quite a lightweight and comfortable workwear look. Now the next look is one I would consider an absolute essential when it comes to dressing for the office in spring and summer, and that is a shirt dress. I've actually got a couple here to show you, both of which are new in from Massimo Dutti. And the first one is this absolutely gorgeous white linen number. So this one has buttons all the way down. You've got a classic kind of collar, and the buttons have this kind of like shell effect, which I just think is such a nice detail. And then it has a classic tie waist, so you can cinch it in, and it goes down into a really nice midi length with very small slits up the side. Now obviously with this being another linen piece, you've got to expect a bit of creasing, but I would say that with a dress, obviously it doesn't have a crotch like trousers do, so you're not going to get those kind of like whiskers around that area. So I do think you can probably get away with this even more so than you can with a pair of trousers. And I just think this is such a beautiful dress. I did actually order this one especially for the video, and I had no plans to keep it, but when I tried it on, I just fell in love. I still was going to return it despite that, but then I went to put some foundation on the back of my hand and it squirted all over the dress. So I feel like that was just like someone telling me that I should keep it. I obviously had to take the tag off when I washed it. So yeah, it is staying in my wardrobe, but to be honest, I am not mad about it. And then the shoes that I paired with this look are another new purchase from Massimo Dutti, and these ones are absolutely staying. I am honestly obsessed with these. If these aren't a Gucci Princetown loafer dupe, I don't know what is. They are just the most perfect dupe, and I've never tried on the Gucci equivalent, but I honestly can't imagine that they would be any better quality than these are. The leather is so soft, and they've got a really nice cushioned sole. I've not worn them out yet, but they feel like they're going to be really comfortable. The leather's really supple, so I don't think it's gonna like dig into my foot, but I'll keep you updated on that. Now, I went for this gorgeous taupey shade, but these were low in stock when I ordered them. Also, if you can see my nails, by the way, please ignore them. I really need to get them done, and because I always get gels done, I don't really have any normal nail varnishes, so the one I used was a very gloopy indeed. So yeah, please just do ignore that. But anyway, back to the shoes. These ones were low in stock when I ordered them, but they also came in black. Now, I kind of wish I had seen these before I ordered my And Other Stories pair, because I actually do prefer the look of backless loafers. I think they work better with dresses. Like with this dress, I wouldn't pair just some normal loafers with it, because it just makes it look a little bit clunky. But something about a backless loafer kind of elongates your leg a little bit more, and I just think they pair perfectly together. And then for the second shirt dress option, I went with a pop of colour. So this one is again from Massimo Dutti, but it is a slightly different style to the previous, and also a completely different fabric. So if you do think that the linen maybe isn't appropriate for your kind of like everyday routine in the office, then this is another gorgeous option. So the fabric is absolutely beautiful quality. I'm not actually sure what it is made from, but it is a really heavyweight material, and it's also got like a slight sheen to it, which I just think is gorgeous. Now, I did go for an extra small in this one, but it was labelled as a UK 8 on the website. And it is slightly too big for me. Now, I am a UK 4 to 6, and you can kind of see where I have like cinched it in at the side. It kind of makes the buttons go off center a little bit. Now, I think if you are a size 8, as the dress is intended for, then it would be fine on you. But if you are kind of like a size 6, then that's just something to bear in mind. But the length is great, and I just think it's so gorgeous. I love the colour. Now, I would say that this dress has a slightly dressier feel, with it being that quite weighty fabric. So I decided to dress it down a little bit with a pair of Vejas. Now, obviously trainers aren't going to be appropriate for every office, but if they are appropriate for yours, then I would say that Vejas are your best bet. These are the trainers I wear with slightly dressier looks. They work really well with tailoring. I don't know why, I just think they've got a slightly more formal look to them. So yeah, these are the Espler style, and I personally find them to be really comfortable. I have the pair with the black accents, but they also come with like beige and I think green and a few other colours too. But yeah, I just think they pair quite nicely with a shirt dress, just to make a slightly more casual look. But likewise, I think this dress would work really nicely with a pair of black backless loafers, or even with like a bit of a heel, a heeled sandal, something like that. So you can definitely make this one more of a casual look like I have, or you can keep it really dressy too. So for the next outfit, I have gone with a really clean and simple look. So these are a pair of trousers from Zara. I'm sure you will have seen this style before. They are one of their absolute classic staple styles that they bring out season after season. They do them in absolutely loads of colours. I have the kind of like stony pair, and then I ordered this pair to show you in the video, but they also come in like a mint green, which was really nice. There's a pink, and yeah, just loads and loads of different colours. But they are a really nice style for workwear. They're really simple with a very high waist. no belt loops, but because they come up really high and they've got that kind of pleat detail, I think they look better without. It just looks less busy in my opinion. Now sizing wise, these come up quite small. Normally when I get a pair of Zara trousers in an extra small, they do come up too big, but these ones in the extra small fit perfectly. So I would say that if you are between sizes, then I probably recommend sizing up in these. But if you are like a size 6, then the extra small is going to fit you perfectly without needing to be altered. And then I actually went with a t-shirt for this look. This one is from Arket, and it is one of their heavyweight t-shirts, which I would say is kind of like the perfect option for the office. These are a really thick and heavyweight fabric, as the name suggests, and I think because the cut of them isn't too oversized, it works really well for the office because it looks a little bit smarter. So yeah, I'd say if you are looking for a t-shirt option to wear to work, then definitely go for one of the Arket heavyweight t-shirts. And then for the cutaways, I finished off the look with the cream Zara mules and also a trench coat to tie the look together, but I think a blazer would work equally as well too. And then just to show you another way you can style a white t-shirt for a slightly more casual office dress code, I have also paired it with a satin midi skirt and a cardigan over the top. So this midi skirt is from Topshop. It is super old, but I'll definitely be able to link some similar alternatives. And then the cardigan I have over the top is from H&M. I've shown this a few times on my channel before, but it's a really great quality wool and cashmere blend cardigan. And this is just a really great one, especially if you live in the UK where the spring weather can be quite unpredictable, because this one can just easily be thrown over loads of different workwear looks. It's really comfortable and cozy, and just looks really quite chic with a satin midi skirt. Now if you didn't want to go for a satin option, then I think a pleated skirt would work equally well with this outfit. Footwear wise, I went for my Vejas just to keep it quite casual, but you could definitely also do a pair of black backless loafers as well. I feel like I am really talking myself into buying those Massimo Dutti loafers because I just cannot stop thinking about them with every single outfit. Now I would say the next look is quite a smart one, but I'd still say it's really simple and also quite easy to wear. So I am wearing a cowl neck satin top, which is from Pretty Lavish. This comes in white as well, and I just think this is the perfect basic for the office. I've said in a previous video, but I think this is such a good alternative to a t-shirt for a slightly smarter look. So if you thought maybe the look with the t-shirt and the blue Zara trousers was a little bit casual for your office dress code, then you could definitely opt for the white version of this top instead. I really love the fit of it. I love how it drapes. I just think it is super chic. And then I have paired it with the same kind of like nudie beige trousers from H&M that I wore for one of the previous outfits. And again, I have gone for a black belt and also my black loafers to tie the whole look together. Sorry if the lighting has completely changed, but all three of my camera batteries were completely dead, so I had to take a little bit of a break to charge them up. But anyway, back with the next outfit, and I'd say this is a pretty classic look. So I've gone for the very classic crisp white shirt, although this one actually is more of an off-white, I would say. This is from Pretty Lavish, and it is organic cotton and really nice quality, again with the bigger cuffs, which I love. And then I have paired the shirt with my mango trousers. I'm sure if you have watched one of my previous videos, you will definitely have heard me talking about these. I have them in both the cream and the camel, but I went for the camel with this look. They are the perfect width for a wide leg trouser. I'd say they're kind of in between a straight leg and a wide leg, and I am 5'2", and they are the perfect length to wear with trainers. I did slightly dress down this look with my Vejas, but if you do want a slightly more formal alternative, I would say maybe something like a pointed toe black low-heeled slingback would be a really nice option, and that would make a really chic look. And then I also wanted to include another dress option because I just think they are so easy to throw on in the morning. They just require very minimal effort and you are good to go. So yeah, this one is a ribbed knit midi dress. It's from Pretty Lavish. As you can tell, it has a racer neck. And I would say on its own, I don't know whether this is quite appropriate for the office, but I think if you put a blazer over the top, it really does make it that little bit more office appropriate. And another thing you can do, which I think pulls the look together even more, is belt your blazer so it kind of stays shut, and I think this is such a chic look. This is one I would say would be perfect for maybe like meetings with clients or like a lunch out of the office. Yeah, it's a really, really good one for those slightly dressier, smarter office occasions. This blazer I don't think I mentioned, but this one is from Naked. They do some really great classic silhouettes, and this one is definitely still in stock. And then the belt that I have just popped around is from Reese. I love this one. I think it works really well to belt blazers because it is that little bit thinner, so it just works really, really nicely. And then for the final look, I just had to revisit the classic tailored trousers and a shirt combo one final time. This for me is just such a classic look. If you want a workwear outfit that's quite smart and chic, but at the same time not too feminine, then this is absolutely perfect. This time I have opted for a satin shirt. This is again from Pretty Lavish. I went for the mint coloured one for this outfit. I think pastels are so nice to bring in to your workwear wardrobe for spring and summer, but it does also come in a good few other colours. I have the cream and also the beige, so if you do want a more neutral alternative, then I will leave those linked. But I love this mint green colour, and the quality and fit of these Pretty Lavish ones are just the best that I have personally come across. And then I've got the same trousers on from H&M that I was wearing at the start of the video. I think this colour combo works really well together, especially paired with the Massimo Dutti taupe backless loafers. It makes the perfect spring workwear look that also works really nicely for outside of the office too. Okay, so that concludes my 10 workwear outfits. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Hopefully it's given you some spring styling inspiration for the office. Let me know in the comments which your favourite outfits were, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and I will hopefully see you in my next video.